Good morning, guys. It is Thursday. You probably guys don't want to just completely see my knee. Sitting back in the cockpit today, got some feedback that, excuse me, I'm sorry, a little bit too much wind noise, and I wasn't able to be heard very well in the last couple of morning. So, changing up where I'm putting my phone, my camera, and looking at some lapel Bluetooth wireless microphones with a little sock over them. If you guys have a recommendation on any, I'd love to have some first-hand recommendations, because there's no such thing as it really on the internet anymore. You have to dig so deep. Anyway, beautiful day. Fog's burning off. It was about 10 minutes ago. It was so foggy. Couldn't see the riverbank on the other side behind me, and much less the end of the dock, or the Cooper River Bridge is just coming into view now. I can't see the top of it. Had an exciting day yesterday with a dinghy ride, and went down and met my buddy Ray with Air Sea Safety. Thank you, Ray. We installed a hydrofoil fin on the back of our dinghy, which provides it's a bigger cavitation plate, so the prop doesn't just spin and cavitate and make air. It has something to restrict that, so it provides more forward lift and gets up on plane quicker, which is important with our heavy loadout that we have. Not a fat joke. We did a test ride down the river with just Tracy and I beforehand, and it was a little squirrely if you went above 3/4 throttle. We're still in the break-in period, so we're taking it easy, and we're in that prescribed time frame, and I didn't feel comfortable opening it up any more than that. We had that vibration because this is really just a pretty radically cammed 3-cylinder with a heavy 4-blade stainless prop that when you just switch it into gear, forward or reverse, it's a little bit loud, but as soon as you give a blip to the throttle at 1100 1200 RPMs, it smooths right out, just because there's so much inertial mass then. I want to cut off the top of my head. So we got Ray out on it, and he kind of got giggly. He's like, this is way more powerful than I was expecting. Brought it back to the parking lot, and he installed the hydrofoil for us. Wanted to give him some data before and after, and he wasn't going to, but he went out for another ride with us, and the ride really stabilized. Feel a lot more in control with that. I'm really happy with that add-on. Then we went out for a couple-hour ride with the kids, so we're probably 6-7 hours now on the break-in period. We can go to full throttle, and we've done it a few times. Really only want to do it when it's glass smooth, considering it's an inflatable rigid and 30 horsepower and got 6 souls on board. But we were able to get up there, and watching the sheer joy on like Nick's face was worth it. After that, we went down and went back to Mosquito Island with Drum Island, which is just a fill. There's a sand spit that has great shark's tooth hunting, which is what Tracy loves to do. Riley sat in the dinghy in red. Micah was his normal antagonist self, and Nick and Camden wrestled in the water for a good 2 solid hours. After dinner last night, they just passed out. I mean, just passed out. Good day overall. We've got some cleanup today. We have cocktails with Carol and Keith this evening. believe it's 6. We'll probably go spend a few more minutes, some time with Michael and Becca down at the end. Just getting things settled out. Plan right now is to leave either Saturday or Sunday. It looks like we have a nice weather window after Fiona has kind of cleared out. This is not Chief Meteorologist Andy Duncan here. If you look down the East Coast, Fiona has veered out to Bermuda and is going to angle back in and beat up on northern Canada. That's the way it looks right now. The storm behind it looks like it's going to cross over into the Gulf and beat up on Baja, Mexico a little bit. We'll see what happens with it. Watching weather is always, not always, I haven't been doing this that long. Excuse me. Watching weather is something you have to really kind of get in tune with, base your schedule off of. I'll have my big sis on board and her husband Tom tomorrow night. Looking forward to that. Not sure what we're gonna do for dinner. I've got to look at the weather a little closer for then Saturday morning and see if we want to take the boat off the dock and bring them out for like an anchor out dinner cruise, or if we just want to give them a dinghy ride around, or if they just want to go have dinner somewhere or spread out and let the kids run and play. Holy City Brewery, which is just up off Sproul Avenue, for those of you that know and the Charleston area know about Sproul, but neat place, great food, good atmosphere. They have a pastrami'd pork belly sandwich. I didn't know that was an option. So they cure a pork belly, make it like a corned beef, then they smoke it and then make a Reuben out of it. I love my Reubens. Regular Reubens, now pork belly pastrami Reubens. I love a fish Reuben with a trigger fish or something that's blackened, has a lot of good seasoning on it. Other than that, it's just a boat day. A boat dock day. If we cast off here, we'll be without our car for a little while when we go north. We have a couple of options moving it north if those work out. If not, they don't. We'll figure it out. If I have to rent a car or fly down to Charleston and pick up the van and run it back up there just so we have something to blip back, eventually we'll have to cut the cord. Overall, a fun week in Charleston. I've enjoyed playing tourist here. The kids are ready to see something different though, although they had such a good time in town. I don't know, probably getting too quiet for you guys. I'm gonna cut this one off, preview it, post it up, see what I need to change for tomorrow. Action points for you guys. If you have experience with Bluetooth, like lapel microphones, I want to hear about it. And that's it. Talk to you tomorrow.